What is up, Sagittarius? How are you guys doing? You know what time it is? It is actually my favorite time of the month. It's time for the mid-month messages. Now, some of you may be asking, why is that my favorite time of the month? Well, when I do mid-month readings, what it is that I'm looking for, the intention I'm putting into it is to see if there has been a change of timelines. Because I like to give advice in my readings. The whole point of the advice is that if you take the advice and you apply it, that could change your timelines. That's the whole point of it. I want to check something real quick before we get started. In the past several videos that I've done, YouTube has been fucking up and not putting my description in the video. And that pisses me off. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's there. It's there this time. We'll see if it's in the playback. Okay. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, check the description of this video. I'm going to have to go back and double check when the playback is up. The last 3 videos that I did, when the playback went up, the description was gone. So, okay. Description of the video is how you can schedule a personal reading, okay? My website and all that good stuff is down there. All right, y'all. Let's jump into this. I'm starting this off with the current person. The current relationship. So if you are not in a current relationship, if you are not experiencing problems in your current relationship, then this part of the reading is not for you. All right, let's see. What's the problem with Sagittarius and the current relationship? Let's see. Did timelines change? If they change, did they change for the better or for the worse? What's going on with Sagittarius and the current person? Let's see. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. So you all, it looks like, are going to try to work this out and make this work. Death card reversed. Yes, an ending is being prevented. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so you're not walking away from this, but some of you, look, okay, I can't help it, dude. I can't help it. All right, look what I got here. I got the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. So that kind of tells me that a lot of you aren't really in love like you used to be. Some of you may only be staying because you know this person's in love with you and you don't want to hurt their feelings. You're more worried about them than you are yourself. Well, it still looks like y'all are going to try to, commit to this, work this out, work things out. An ending is being prevented. Nobody is walking away from this. 10 of Pentacles. So y'all are working it out, but here's the problem. The 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, you all aren't really truly connecting at that deep level like that, though. That's the problem here. That's the problem. See, Ace of Cups reversed. This is kind of unrequited love. Now, these energies could go both ways. So if you're the one that's madly fucking in love, then maybe it's them that's not really all that in love with you. But either way, regardless, what I'm seeing here is that one person is seriously in love. The other person just ain't really feeling it anymore like they used to be. So this is unrequited love. And I think that the majority of you who need to hear this message, it kind of feels like you that ain't really feeling it no more. Well, let's see. Let's get a deeper dig at this person's feelings for you. How is this person currently feeling about Sagittarius? What's their energy and their intentions look like and all that good stuff? Let's see. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about this situation? Let's see. Boom. King of Wands reverse. So this person's a little bit immature. I don't really think they know how to actually thrive and survive in an actual successful relationship. Emperor reversed. Yeah. See, you intimidate this person. Yeah, this person's intimidated by you. I think at a deep level, they are kind of worried that you might be falling out of love. See, King of Cups, they do love you, though, like I said. They absolutely do love you, and they are very worried and very scared that you are just going to up and end this one day. They're worried about that. Lover's card, King of Cups, though, they feel like you are their actual person, and they don't want you to go anywhere. They don't want you to. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. In order to work on a relationship, both people have to put forth the work. I'm not 100% convinced that this person is mature enough to really know how to figure out what kind of work they have to do and then actually start doing it. See what I'm saying? I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, we kind of got the outcome there. I think y'all are working this out, or at least trying to work this out. Let's get the advice here. Let's get the advice. What is the best advice? Oh, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, I don't know how many of you need to hear this. This may not be all of you. It may be, it may not be. Don't ever let finances be the only thing that keeps you in a relationship. I know that's not all of you, but I know it's a couple of you, and that's why it came through. So if that doesn't apply to you, don't worry about it. Just chuck it and forget about it. But there's a couple of you that need to hear that. Page of Swords. So communication definitely needs to improve between the two of you. Not just what you're saying, but how you are saying it. So there's not now, okay, so right now, this ending being avoided is okay, but we got to actually get the energy on the right track. Avoiding the ending right now, okay, there's a little window of opportunity for the two of you to like keep this going the way that it's been going. But if both of you, and again, we got the King of Cups upright for the 3rd time in a row. The Queen of Cups is reversed. So if we don't get both of you on the same page at the same time, energetically and emotionally, then I seriously don't think this is going to survive 2024. I don't think so. I don't think so. Something is going to eventually end up happening that forces the two of you apart. So do the best you can to pick up, and communication has to be fluent between the two of you. We have to be able to sit down and have a conversation. I have to be able to sit down and listen to every little concern that you have with an open heart and an open mind. You have to be able to sit down and listen to every concern that I have with an open heart and an open mind. And I have to be willing to at least put forth some kind of effort to alleviate your concerns. And you should be able to do the same for me. All right. I'm not saying that we're supposed to just wake up and be different people in the morning, right? But I should be able to step back and watch you putting forth some effort to own your shit and put forth work towards growing and evolving as a person. And you should be able to sit back and watch me do the same thing. If we can't both get on the same page at the same time, both doing our inner work towards this situation, it won't survive 2024. I feel like you'll probably honestly walk away from this before fall is over, before the ending of 2024. All right, now let's take a look at your love interest, the person that you're actually interested in. Person Sagittarius is actually interested in. Let's see. Is timeline's changing? Are timeline's changing between Sagittarius and their love interest? Let's see. Uh-oh, whoops. Got that devil card. So it might turn into an intimate encounter. I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to show you. So it might turn into a sexually intimate encounter, but it doesn't really look like it's evolving past that. And it's starting to weigh on you very, very, very heavily. Very heavily. And then Death card, 2 of Cups reversed. 6 of Swords. So possible sexual encounter, but it's not really looking like it's going past that. And it's telling me that you're moving on from this situation because it's just becoming too much of a burden. Just too much of a damn burden. You can't figure out what this person really wants. You can't figure out what their true intentions are. You have no idea how they really feel about you. Not sure if you can trust them. That's not good energy right there, dude. So no actual offers are being extended or accepted. Let's see how this person feels about you. What are their feelings and intentions? What's their energy look like? What are their feelings, intentions, and energy towards you? What do they want with you? Do they want to be with you? King of Wands. That's surprising. That's real surprising. I didn't expect to see that. Well, this would tell me that no, this person is not playing games at all. Plot twist. Okay. Okay. Moon card. They don't know how to express their feelings for you. They don't know how to express it. King, Queen of Cups, Moon card. They have no idea how to bring their emotions from the pits, the deepest fucking waters of their emotions up to the surface and show it and express it. They don't know how to do that. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Yeah. So they got feelings for you. They do. They just don't know how to fucking act, dude. They have no idea. They have no clue how to act. They don't know how to function. So with the King of Swords, they don't know how to express their feelings for you. So it could come across like they're playing games with you, which I don't think they are. Maybe for some of you, this may not be all of you, but for some of you, this person may never have been in a true, genuine, healthy, successful love connection ever with anybody. And you're seeing more and more and more of that shit, especially in 2024. We're seeing lots of the previous generations becoming adults now. And most of them didn't even fucking grow up in a 2-parent household. So if they didn't grow up in a 2-parent household, that means they've never even witnessed a genuine love connection. They don't even know what it looks like. They've never seen it. So if they've never witnessed it, they've never been around it, they've never been exposed to it ever, how the hell do you expect them to know how to fucking act? They don't know how to act. Again, I know that's not all of you, but I know it's more than a couple of you. For the rest of you, though, you already knew this was going to come up. Comes up every fucking time. Their past. Their past. Could be a Libra for some of you. I also have Pisces here. Okay, well, we got the outcome there, so let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. What's the advice here? Okay, hang on. And don't take this connection anywhere until you are 100% certain about what this person's feelings are, what their intentions are, and you're 100% certain that you can trust them. This is going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time. If you have somebody that has all these feelings all pent up inside, you know, and they're holding their cards very close to their chest, they're staying very closed off, they don't really know how to open up and express it. That's going to take a little bit of time. They're going to have to get comfortable with you enough to where they know that they can go ahead and let that guard down without being judged. They may be afraid they're going to be judged. Maybe they don't know how you'll look at them if they express their feelings. They don't know how you'll see them. They don't know how, you know, maybe they've never let anybody in like that before. It's going to take a little bit of time. Here's the problem, though. Here's the catch-22. Here's where we run into an issue. I'm worried that if you do that and you play your cards right and this person starts letting that guard down and opening up and being more expressive about their feelings, by that time, you'll lose interest. That's what I'm worried about. By the time they finally are opening up and expressing exactly how they truly feel about you, you might just be like, man, I'm over it. I'm over it, man. This has just been one long, drawn-out, pain-in-the-ass process, and I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Over it. So, that makes for some tricky advice here. Because then we got a game of push-pull, right? Which I think that's what you run the risk of this turning into anyway. Because right now, energetically, you're the one pushing and they're the one pulling. Well, if it gets to the point to where now they're the one pushing and you're the one pulling, then we're just going to get this dynamic of push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. I get clients that come to me all the time. Matter of fact, the last few Zoom call readings that I did, that energetic phenomenon was at play, where it's like, when I want nothing to do with them, they're chasing after me. Then when I decide that I want to get with them, they take off and run. They don't want nothing to do with me. Then when I say, all right, fine, fuck you then. I'm done with you. And I turn and walk away, now they're chasing after me again. And then when I stop and say, okay, well, let's do this then. Now they don't want me no more. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. It's actually a very natural, normal, energetic phenomenon that requires some conscious awareness and energetic intelligence between two people to balance that shit out. Because it just turns into this imbalanced, So that, just be careful that it doesn't turn into a push-pull game. Be careful that it doesn't turn into a push-pull. If it turns into a push-pull, I'm going to tell you right now. The best end of the stick that you could be on in a push-pull situation is on the pull end. It's on the pull end. Because all you got to be is fucking stubborn and headstrong, and they'll eventually end up leaving you alone. All right, now let's take another look and see if timelines have changed with the person from the past. Every time I open my window, dude, every fucking time. Can't wait to get the hell out of this house. We're moving back to Vegas in 2.5 weeks. I didn't announce that to my YouTube audience, did I? No. If you follow me on Facebook, you've heard me talk about it. But, man, we going back to Vegas, boy. I can't wait. Finally, I'll be away. My studio in the Vegas house is not going to be right next to the fucking road. All right. Person from the past. Person from the past. Let's see. Boom. Oh, 2 of Swords reverse. That means a final decision is being made about this situation. What's the decision? What's the final decision? Oh, damn, dog. You know what that means, right? You know what that means, right? Whoops. That means it's a done fucking dollar. Now, who is making this final decision? I'm not sure. I would imagine, though, see, my readings are only designed for the person who's actually looking into the situation. Okay, my readings are not designed for cross-watchers. They're not just designed for any random Joe Blow or Jane Doe Sagittarius that just happens to stumble upon it by accident. This is designed if you are the one looking into this situation. Okay, so if you are watching this video because you're inquiring about the person from the past, that would indicate to me that you still feel some type of way about this person, right? Maybe that could vary for some of you, but for the majority of you, you're looking into this person because you feel some type of way about it. So that would kind of indicate to me that for a lot of you, maybe it's this person that made the final decision to walk away from this and be done with it. Yeah, man. You know what? The universe might just be doing you a favor. I think the universe took the trash out for you. If this is the person you dealt with in the past, the universe took the trash out for you. Let's look at this person's energy. Let's get a deeper dig at it. Let's get a deeper dig at this person's feelings, their energy, their intentions, all that good stuff. Let's see. What's this person's true feelings, energy, and intentions? The universe took the trash out for you. Ooh, but they still be keeping an eye on you, though. They still be keeping an eye on you, though. Do these 2 cards look familiar? Where's that deck at? They're the same 2 that I just held up in the last. Twice in a row, dude. Twice in a row. This is the reason why I read with multiple decks. That's the reason why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 decks currently on my table here and 5 of them on the floor over here. Why the hell do I have so many goddamn tarot decks? Because when this shit happens, you know it's the fucking message. When this shit happens right here. That's why I have 16 different tarot decks. The universe took the trash out for you, dude. I know some of you are so mad at me right now. It's okay. People get mad at me all the fucking time. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. You can be mad at me if you want, but I'm not mad at you. I get it. Let's get the advice for this situation. What's the advice? What's the advice? What is the advice? You don't need to give Sagittarius this advice. This says it's time to start new and start fresh. Sagittarius invented starting new and starting fresh. Time to start a whole new cycle. So, okay. For those of you who this situation is fairly recent. Is this a recent situation for you? I know for some of you it is, for some of you it's not. For some of you, it just happened within the last couple of weeks, last couple of months. For some of you, it happened 2 or 3 years ago. So this right here is mainly focused towards those of you dealing with something that ended fairly recently. Okay, time to start new and start fresh. That situation was meant to teach you something very, very, very valuable. Very valuable. And right now, you're still in that place where it's not making a lot of sense. It's not making a lot of sense. You're hurt. You're fucking burnt. You've been stabbed in the back. You know, and I get it. I totally get it, dude. It's not supposed to make sense right now. The reason why this was meant to happen the way that it happened is not supposed to reveal itself to you right now. But that taught you such a valuable lesson that as this new cycle begins to unfold in the coming 6 months to a year, put it this way, next May, you'll look back on this and it'll make perfect sense. Perfect sense. Okay? Because you're going to be exploring other options. You're probably going to be tested a few times too, to make sure that you learn the lesson from this particular situation. Oh, yeah. You're going to be tested. You are going to more than likely end up being faced with an open door of opportunity. Now, this is for all of you. I don't care if this happened recently or 2 years ago. Here, before 2024 is over, you're going to be tested. You're going to be put in a situation where there's going to be an open door of opportunity for you to end up connecting with a person who's just like a person you connected with in the past. And the question is, am I going to go through that cycle all over again? Or am I going to do this time what I should have done last time? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What I should have done last time was identify the red flags and remove myself from this situation long before I did. That's what I should have done last time. Am I going to do that this time? Because if you do, if you pass this test, you're probably going to end up with your actual person, possibly later this year, early next year. So everything that you went through with this past person was meant to give you all the wisdom that you need to integrate into your path moving forward so that you can actually become a vibrational match to your actual person. I know it don't make sense right now, but I promise you it will. It will. Just fantasize about that day. Fantasize about what that would feel like. Okay? Don't get too specific. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure out exactly when or exactly how, but just go into your imagination right now and put yourself somewhere in the future. Some undisclosed time and location in the future. A year from now, 2 years from now, just whenever. And imagine what it would feel like to be looking back on what you're going through right now and laughing about it. Laughing about it. Because it makes so much sense now. Now it's like, dude, now I see why the universe made me go through that. Now that makes perfect fucking sense. Just picture that. Hold on to that. See, if you can hold on to that and make that your go-to, every single time this person's memory pops up and triggers you, every time you hear the song that you dedicated to them come on the radio, every time you drive past their favorite restaurant, every time their favorite TV show comes on, whatever, anytime this person's memory pops up and haunts you, make that your go-to. I'm picturing myself in the future looking back on this and I'm laughing my ass off. And just hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. And hold on to that. Not for just a day, not for just a week, not for just a month, for days and days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months and months. Make that your go-to. I promise you that timeline will unfold. That timeline will unfold. I promise you that. You just got to be patient. All right? Okie dokie. I do feel like those were the messages that my Sagittarius friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.